Let's go.
jaBROni, jaBROni, XYZ, ABC. Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jaBROni.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the jaBROnis, presented by bodyslam.net. I am your reigning, defending, undisputed, let's pull it out here, jaBROni world champion.
That's what she said.
Joined, as always, with Mr. Mike Butler.
Hi, I'm a little discombobulated, so you must forgive me. I was streaming and then microphones happened and headsets happened, and I'm still kind of trying to figure it out, but I'm here. Hello.
What's going on? All right, first things first.
Yeah.
We're changing things up.
Anything up here. I usually have like pages of shit, and I don't have anything. Sorry.
There's this overlay. It's getting changed. Underneath me, it says this push prediction championship. I don't even know what that is anymore. And I don't know what that is. So you know what we're doing right here? We're going to go just like this. It is gone.
Huh?
And I'm just the jaBROni world champion.
Did you retire it?
Yeah, it is being relinquished.
Wow.
So
End of an era.
one title kind of guy.
And
I'm doing it's free agent season, everybody. So I mean,
our services are up there. Our services are available.
All right, but yes, it's Friday night. It was a pretty insane week. We missed a week, so we had
I almost forgot what show we were doing. I'm talking into this like it's fucking plugged in. Where I fucking I almost forgot what show we were doing. I thought we were doing the OC again.
Yeah, we need to, but
I mean, yeah, we have to, but
right now
I feel like it's been forever we've talked about what we usually talk about.
Yeah, we really have. I mean, we went to MLW, didn't get to really talk about that. We're gonna have to talk about that experience. We have the big news of the week.
If that was live or not?
If what?
If MLW like aired?
If that happened yet or aired that? Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. I have no idea if that happened.
It happened though, because we were there.
It did happen, but did it happen?
I don't. We'll talk about the MLW experience towards the end of the show.
Yeah.
What shall we get into first?
I mean, I guess we can fucking get into the motherfucking the Walker Outers.
The Walkers?
The Walkers.
Let's get into it.
That sounded awesome. What is that? That sounded like a beer.
We got a nice little Miller Lite going here.
Nice.
It's Friday. It's the weekend. Yes.
I'm gonna pull up my tweet that I sent out just so I remember what I talked about, so I don't.
You had a thread tweet.
I had a thorough thought on this,
and you broke it down even when it goes like 1 of 2, 2 of 3. You just did like one question.
That means I really cared about it and really cared about my thought process.
You didn't know how long it was going to be.
You
just knew that you wanted to speak on it.
Yeah, I did. Okay, so now I gotta find it. Where? Okay, I'm here. I'm ready. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go. How do you want to go about it?
All right. So, I mean, obviously, everyone has their thoughts, views, opinions,
and it's all that because there's nothing really out there except a statement from WWE.
Yeah.
And Corey Graves commented today saying he would comment more on it if he
knew what was up,
knew what was going on. So we just got this statement, and then there was a tweet from someone Naomi follows.
Yeah,
giving their side of the story. Apparently,
let's start with the statement. I see like a lot of people compare situations like, oh, they didn't release a statement for when this happened. or when this happened, and so why do it now? You know, I think one of the examples was when Charlotte and Becky had a little nudge fight when the build up to Survivor Series. I think WWE didn't release a statement. I was like, well, I mean,
They were
nobody,
there.
they were there. No,
They
nobody,
performed.
nobody walked out, you know. And while it was unprofessional and everything, I mean, that kind of stuff has happened in wrestling before or sports entertainment before. I said that I didn't mind the statement. I didn't think it was a burial of either superstar. I said essentially, you know, to my recollection, I could be wrong about this, and then it could totally blow up part one of this thread. But when Punk walked out, I don't remember them sending out a statement, and I think they got like shit on for that. So maybe they're trying to avoid getting shit on for not doing this. So and then it's like, I don't have the statement in front of me, but I actually, yes, I do. I lied. I won't quote it. I'll just paraphrase it. They walked in, talked to John Laurinaitis, handed them the titles, walked out with their suitcases. Now, I think what got a lot of people's panties in a bunch is the paragraph. They claimed they weren't respected enough as tag team champions, and even though they had 8 hours to rehearse and construct their match, they claimed they were uncomfortable in the ring with two of their opponents. I guess, I mean, I've seen people mad that I guess they broke kayfabe and like admitted that, hey, wrestling is choreographed.
What?
I know. And also I said I don't think they. And again, this was at when was this? May 17th. It is now the 20th. So this was a couple days ago before anything. I mean, well, before more stuff came out that I saw. I said, did they bury their own talent? Not if they don't plan on bringing them back. And that's the case. If they're not bringing them back, I don't think they necessarily buried their talent by saying that, or by releasing a statement. So I don't get how they, and that, because that's another thing that, you know, we saw that they were buried by that statement. Again, don't really see how that is. I mean, I could see where it could maybe get uncomfortable when the statement talked about the two people who they were uncomfortable working with, which by process of elimination, I mean, you have Becky, you have Asuka, you have Sasha, you have Naomi, and then you have Nikki
Coming after
Nikki
Piper?
and Doudrop, you know. So the process of elimination, you can figure out the two people probably that they were uncomfortable working with. That
was also hearsay. That could be hearsay.
Could be hearsay. Could be hearsay, Johnny. It could be. It could be, Mr. Rottenborn. And then what's the second part go into? Yeah, so their contracts. I don't know anything about their contracts. I don't know if it's like a normal contract, like contracts that you and I sign when we like sign for a house or something, or, you know, get a divorce or something or whatever. But like a contract in like plain black and white language to me is we want you to do this. You signing this, you're agreeing to do this. I don't know how independent contractors work. I don't know if, I mean, it's the age-old debate, I guess. I mean, and it all started again with CM Punk and that podcast and the independent contractors. But to me, if they are not independent contractors and they signed their WWE contract and they walked out on that contract, you know, it's kind of black and white there. Again, I don't know what that contract situation is. I don't do those. That's just me speculating. But again, black and white. If you sign a contract to do something, you do it, no matter how shitty the situation is. You know, I think we've all had an experience where it's like, damn, I really don't feel like doing this, but they're paying me to do this, so I guess I should do it. It's called work.
Let's go there then. A shitty situation. Let's talk about that situation then. So do you think the situation, I mean, we don't know, but apparently it was said that Naomi was going to go over in this 6-pack challenge, and I guess she was going to pin Sasha. I mean,
well, that's what was speculated, but then it came out that she was pinning Nikki.
Okay.
So that made it even more confusing.
Yeah. And all right. And then out of this, it's supposed to be they're each going to have a singles feud with the current champion.
Yes. I think it was Sasha was going to face Ronda and Naomi was going to face Bianca. And I guess the big thing was, we spend all this time building up our tag team that is not paid attention to, and now you're going to have us lose to your top champions. So again, it goes back to, dude, if you sign a contract and you have to abide by the contract, then you gotta do it. If you don't have to, and you don't, like, if whatever an independent contract is or contractors are, if that allows you to be able to, I guess, void the WWE contract that you sign, then and you're and you're unhappy with the creative, then you know what? More power to you. Then it kind of goes into, do you walk out on your audience? You never walk out on your audience. So then it goes into that. So morals, I guess. But as far as like that creative, I mean, we've seen it done before. I mean, they're about to put Randy in a feud with Roman probably, and then Riddle in a feud with Roman. I mean, granted, they probably won't have the tag titles by that time, but
stay on that line. Like, wouldn't you want, all right, your tag champions, they're top contender. Does it mean if you're tag champions, you cannot contend for the singles world heavyweight title? So I think it makes their tag champions, and they're also now individually feuding for a singles title on different brands. Like, I don't see, there has to be something more to this, because none of the reasoning behind Monday can't be. There's no way. There's nothing there. I've seen worse booking where people would walk out immediately. Done so much worse, that there has to be way more than this. Either it's a boiling point or...
Well, I mean, again, and, I think I mentioned it somewhere, but, it's not the first time Sasha's done something like this. So,
yeah, allegedly from the Satin reported that in the shadows of New York WrestleMania.
Yeah. It's the creative wasn't. We've seen it in the past. We've seen it. I mean, I'm trying to, like, you have Austin, The Undertaker. They were tag champions, and Austin was also a champion. You had Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio. They were champions, and they fought at WrestleMania. Shawn Michaels and John Cena. They were tag champions, and they fought. There's been like they're not the same situation, but they've booked their tag team champions like much worse. At least they're not booking them to go against each other. For all we know, that 6-pack challenge could have been them teaming up and taking out the competition like a smart team would. I saw the race factor come into play, which, was just like mind-boggling to me.
I mean, I felt like that took over. Of course, it took over most of the narrative.
It has nothing to do with race. It has absolutely 0% to do with race. It's crazy. That's all I'll say about that.
Go ahead. I just want to say on this, because recently, well, not even recently, the past like year or so, my daughter, She's been like doing moves, does the DDT. We just work on all these different things. Goes for the pin, lifts the leg up. She knows the deal. Has a solid kick, great super kick. So she's like getting into it. And I just go back to, I remember taking my son to his first show. And I know coming up, I'm going to be taking her. And she's interested in a bunch. And she's not like, but if she was interested in Sasha Banks or Naomi and had the boss gear on or whatever, and I took her to Raw and she did not come out, and this comes out this week, this could be anybody. It goes back to your race factor. This could have been RK Bro doing it. It could have been Lashley doing it. It could have been anybody. I don't care what color you are. If my daughter was excited to see you and then it came out that this happened, that's it. That's instantly how, when this all happened, I just instantly kind of thought of like taking her to a show soon. If she was interested in a wrestler and this happened, I'd be like, what are we doing? Because you're potentially a mark for yourself and you want to win fake competitions, or I don't know. And he's graduating tonight, Mr. Don Balin, from the show The Push, but we were having texting back and forth, and he was like on the opposite side of, and I was like, once you hear me just say the thing about my daughter and taking your kid there, and you have a rebuttal to that, I would be very interested in that rebuttal. So he was not, but I'm going to ask you about that. I just wanted to know that, because that's how when I took it, I was like, yeah, if I took her there and they were upset because the fake fight didn't go their way, I would have been pretty upset.
Right. They know that, and I think everybody here knows that the creative is not the best in the WWE. It's downright awful at times. Some would argue it's downright awful most of the time. I enjoy some of it. I enjoy the Ezekiel stuff.
Ezekiel's great.
Ludwig
Kaiser.
But sticking to the women, that shit's been booked terribly. WWE, AEW, across the board. It's not great, and it sucks because there are a lot of great things that they can be doing right now. Whether it's not getting enough time, whether it's being booked in crappy storylines. But in this situation alone, we've heard Cena say it. We've heard Austin say it. You know, you take chicken shit and you turn it into chicken salad. You know, if you don't like the booking, okay, but do something with it. Make it not suck, essentially. Because you didn't do yourself any favors by walking out. I don't think they did. They're not going to get fired. I mean, their contracts are up in a couple months, but
it's competition. They're not going to get you.
You know, so Sasha, you know, and Sasha has a lot of eggs in a lot of baskets, I guess you would say. You know, she's on The Mandalorian. You know, she was just on Cold as Balls with Kevin Hart. You know, I mean, she's Hollywood. You know, if this WWE thing don't work out, she's gonna be okay. Naomi, she's married to one of the people that run fucking SmackDown, essentially. So she's okay. They have their leverage. Don't get me wrong. But for me, it all goes back to, if you're contracted to do this, just fucking do it. And make chicken shit turn it into chicken salad. Now, if they were able to walk out with no repercussions or whatever, then it goes into, you never walk out on your audience. You never walk out on your audience. If you have an issue with it, go do the shitty booking that they made you do. Whether you think it's shitty or not, it's not my whatever. You do the shitty booking that they want you to do. Then you back, you go, hey, I'm not doing that ever again. You have a problem with it? Then I will take my leave. You don't walk out on your audience. You don't walk out during a show. When you don't walk out.
It has to be something more. I just don't understand how you would walk out on that. It didn't seem that bad. And honestly, it's not not their fault at all. But again, they released a bunch of women. They have nothing but makeshift tag teams for the most part. Like, it's like, who's Shayna tagging with this week? Or who's Natalya tagging with this week? Wait, they're tagging together? Like, they just kept throwing darts and there wasn't much. It's just, it doesn't need a tag division. So I don't know what I think they expected maybe getting them after being told they were going to have singles feud going into Mania, that they would be able to do, but you really can't do anything with titles when there's really no feuds to be had, because the tag team division is
weak.
I don't know. I just don't think they really need it. It's not fair that they don't have tag titles, but with the way the roster is, even though they had a massive roster, it's not utilized properly. And
it all could have been avoided if, the division was built up well. I think, if you had a good amount of established women tag teams, if you had a good amount of established single women's wrestlers, you would not be in this position. So if you go all the way back, you can basically say, yo, WWE, you need to book your shit better. Essentially, I think that, obviously, I think this is what that all boils down to, is booking. It wouldn't be devastating to WWE if they lost Sasha. It wouldn't, because we've known all along since the Punk walkout, everybody there is just a spoke on the wheel. WWE is going to keep on rolling. And you know what? Sasha's going to keep on rolling too. Sasha's going to do the Mandalorian. I don't see her in AEW, at least not right away. I think she's going to play with Hollywood a little bit.
They'll try like hell to get her.
Oh, of course they would. And, maybe she would. And you know what? I don't see that benefiting her either, with how they book their women.
And the way that there's these reports that people aren't happy there either. But it's like, people aren't going to be happy.
Look, not everyone's going to be happy at their job. It's a job. No one's always happy at their job.
Even if it's a dream job.
You're right. Tommy down at the grocery store doesn't want to be bagging groceries at 30 years old.
This conversation I was just saying about the women's tag division. If you really think about it, WWE's tag division in general, if you think of longevity of tag teams recently, everybody's kind of the same way I was just describing the women, except a selective few teams like New Day, Usos have been going at it since 2015. What are other tag teams currently going? Gable and Otis been thrown between tag teams. There's not like solidified tag teams. Like, if you're saying Los Lotharios has that's longevity technically. Now, there's not. Who can you? Street Profits.
There you go.
They've been together since NXT. Give them that. RK Bro was put together more recently.
All right, so here we go. We have the Street Profits. We have Dirty Dogs thrown together. Mysterios, I guess you would also tie that into.
But it's not long. It hasn't been years.
That's pretty long. That's long for the Mysterios. They've been.
But they have been
basically since Dominic was in the womb.
Yeah, and since he debuted, technically. All right, we'll count them.
Oh wait, that's Eddie's kid though. Never. Judgment Day just got together. They haven't even had like a real tag match, I don't think, right?
No, just kind of like singles competitions.
Her Business isn't a thing. AJ and Finn, that's eh. All right, so I don't know where I'm reading this list off of. I don't know. This is not up to date, but current Raw tag teams and stables: Street Profits, Dirty Dogs, Mysterios, RK Bro, Alpha Academy, Judgment Day, Styles and Finn, Apollo and Commander Aziz.
That's another one that's just not that long
I haven't
ago.
seen them in like ever.
But yeah, they're
Alexander and Benjamin listed as a tag team, but I don't think that's even a thing. Then on Friday, you got the Bloodline, the New Day, Fight Night, which is Sheamus, Ridge, and Butch, Usos, Viking Raiders, Los Lotharios, Gunther and Ludwig, Jinder and Shanky.
Oh, awesome.
Shinsuke and Rick Boogs.
Yeah, but
I mean, notice all those, and I said 0 women tag teams. Carmella, Zelina, Sasha, Naomi, Natalya, Shayna. That is all. And that's on both shows. Yeah, you have so many. You have Nikki, you have Doudrop. Just establish these women. And also, they really would have done themselves favors if they didn't create NXT women tag team titles. They would have done. You could have bounced these women tag titles onto NXT too. You could have,
or you could just utilize the talent and had singles feuds, maybe a couple of them that don't have the title involved.
That's true. It is frustrating, and WWE, kind of fucked themselves a little bit, but there's no, they're both parties are in the wrong. That's what I'll say.
It works. I feel like we talked about this enough.
Yeah.
We can move on from it. It's again, at the end of the day, it's not really going to bother me regardless.
No, not really.
Fan of, I love my Sasha Bailey NXT match. I always love me that, but again, if the grass is greener, go for it. Do what you got to do. It's not, again, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I just watch and talk about the shit.
Absolutely.
And sometimes go to MLW shows for
Say
micro.
what?
Oh my God! Wait! We can't go there. That'll be micro man. All right, so it was reported Triple H is back in office full time. Steph's now, since that's happening, Steph's out of here. She's gone.
And the shit that's been popping off on Twitter with the rumors, man. Oh, Triple H and Stephanie are getting a divorce.
Oh my God! Is that what?
I saw that. I read that. I'm like,
these people are.
Come on, man.
Fucking dorks.
Although I will say it would be like such like the guy part to where if they are going through a divorce, for the guy to just be like, you know what, I'm going to fucking work, bro. And now he's back full time, and she left because it's hard to see him around the office because
it's hard to see.
They're going through their shit.
Oh, trips. It's all sad. Oh my God, we can do a little office drama.
Look,
set in Connecticut.
There's others people saying, hey, must be nice to be rich so you can take like months at a time off. It's like,
what the fuck is wrong with people? Why did you care?
Yeah, it is nice. I wish I could do that. I'm not jealous of it, but yeah, I am jealous of it, but I'm not going to bash them. Damn you, Stephanie, for having money
and wanting to be at home with your family.
Focus on. I'm sure that whatever job, I don't know what job she does there. I'm sure I think there's the word marketing is in there and VPs and stuff. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's fucking stressful as shit.
Should I play the jaBROni of the week thing?
If you have enough money to last you 6 months, whatever, go for it. Go for it.
How?
If I had enough
dare
money,
she do
like
that?
if I had enough money right now to not be a manager at where I was, I would 100% just be an associate so I can have my benefits. And then as soon as my kid turns 18, I'm out that bitch. But I don't. And I'll be working till like 70 or 60. So
I'm not making it that far.
Whatever. No, I mean, yeah, I'm probably not making it either, but I drink too much.
Do a lot of things too much. All right, so Triple H is back. Stephanie's gone.
Or she's been through this.
Been
Great.
Naomi and Sasha are gone. It's like 3 gone, 1 here. Is there any other news before we talk about some shows this week, some action?
Like I guess there's a bunch of contracts coming up at AEW too.
Oh yeah, because Double or Nothing would be a lot of those
3-year
3-year contracts. I saw the articles like clickbaiting of
I don't know who
Moxley's return to WWE. It's
I
just
saw
like,
that he re-signed with them, so that's cool.
Yeah, these.
Let's see. I think Meltzer got on wrestling fans for not knowing who Ten Ryu is, saying that they're not real wrestling fans. I never heard of them. I feel like I'm a wrestling fan.
I played Street Fighter.
I know. Is that who that is? I don't know. We have Xavier Woods versus Butch tonight.
Wow. Are they doing the unified tag titles tonight as well?
Tonight, yep. They got moving graphics and everything.
So Roman's going to come out, and that's going to end in a DQ.
Yeah. WWE 2K23 officially confirmed, or that it's in development right now. Good for them.
All right. I'm thinking of hopping on the potential Twitch universe tonight for the first time.
No, there you go.
I was trying to say I don't know what mode to do and who I should choose to do the mode with.
Honestly, I mean, like the last 2, today and yesterday, when I just spontaneously decided to go on Twitch and do universe mode, I freaking liked it. Oh, and like I fucked around with it today. We spent some time at community creations, and I gave renders another shot. And actually, they must have fixed something because the renders look fucking fantastic now. So,
they just confirmed 2023. They're getting their shit together.
Enzo's looking good now. So
I think I have purple Enzo. I think mine had more than one outfit. You got the one with just the leopard
just
skin.
The one. Yeah, I don't want to be pressured into picking an outfit when I pick these guys.
Yeah, but
I found the dude Love I was looking for. He has like a full entrance and like announcing and everything.
How do they do all that? I thought that was only for. I thought PC could.
Shout out to the 2K community. Well done, guys. What's his status in particular? He does some great things.
Yeah, I gotta get. I think I'm gonna hop into the. I gotta hack the Body Slam Twitch and then do it. Do you have the info for it?
I can. If I looked for it, I could probably find it.
Nice. We're gonna hack it. Even though I'm technically a free agent, but I don't know. I'm actually This is like under protest this episode. No contracts. It's kind of bullshit, honestly. But I don't know. I could sit here and pipe on, but wait, should we give out the Body Slam Twitch information just like now to everybody?
No.
All right, fine. Whatever.
I have to because I have to scroll all the way back to when El Jefe gave me the Twitch login, and I don't know when that was.
I don't know. If you ask him, I don't know. He'll be too busy getting ready to go to
Vegas.
Yeah, he's going to Vegas. Yeah. Woo. That's my plane. First class, probably. Just living it up. Probably gonna go have his Minneapolis dinner that he had, but where they at, his Vegas dinner, they're gonna go have a buffet. Him and Denise and Sean and John and Joel and who else was fucking there? Yeah. Enjoy your buffet. Your Vegas buffet. All right. I got him. Nailed him.
There you go. What'd you think of the Jokers?
The latter, because that's not. I thought it was debut, so I don't. Everyone loves. I honestly, I might not pay attention when I watch sometimes, but she came out. She was like, "Oh yeah, Joe," and just going off and singing, and I was like, "Wow, this is cool." But that was like, I thought this was leading to her announcing whoever the Joker was going to be, because I remember seeing this person before, but no. Jomo, love that. Everyone thought it was going to be Gargano, but not many were saying.
Pleasant surprise.
Johnny Elite. I don't know where this really leads to, but I love me some Johnny Elite. I love me some.
You know what? If it was a one-off, then
slow motion.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Jomo. But yeah. So I mean, it was all right. Like I mean, I put the description together for this episode, and I'm pretty sure I put in it MJF Saves Dynamite again. Oh my god, and it was a Serena Dweeb thing at the end. Oh my god, it was so all right, if we're talking about Dynamite first. I was really people are leaving. Oh my god, people are leaving.
What?
I saw a couple of people drop out as soon as I started saying something bad about Dynamite. Bad Blood's in here. Hello. Bad Blood, what's going on? He stayed with us because I was about to say some negative things. That's all, just joking around, and they just dropped like flies real quick.
That's not why they left.
No, probably not. I say Serena Dweeb all the time. I can't take their humor. But all right, Dynamite again. MJF, that part fantastic. Everything else in between, I don't even know. What's his name? Because I don't even want to get in trouble.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. That's why I was laughing, and I'm not saying it. Takeshi 9 Shida. Takeshi takes Shida. And Hangman Page. They had a match. Takeshita. That's what we're going.
I don't know if you ever repeat that, but I watch your fucking mouth. Okay, that was.
Look, it's all good fun.
Him and Hangman had a match.
Yes, good match. Very good
Very
match.
good match.
Very good match. Punk was on commentary.
I was surprised I wasn't seeing like this was Cash and Dax match of the year things going all over the place, but it was close to that. People were very excited about Tech 9 Takeshita. I just keep wanting to go back to how I was not a fan of the Serena team. It was so bad. It was really bad. And the Johnny Elite Samoa Joe match was
I liked it.
Finish
I didn't like there was one spot, and like it happens in every match where somebody does a real cool flippy thing, but like
flippity
floppity catches their like arm, like the opponent's arm or something, and then that knocks the dude down. So he like really misses like 90% of it. Like it happens like all the time, and he did a move like that. I'm just like come on, Samoa Joe is not going to get knocked over by wind. So like, come on,
he's got to beat this jaBROni. He's got to go win this tournament. Which are they apparently giving titles out for? There was a report.
I did not hear that.
I saw something about that today, and I was like, oh, what? When Braun Strowman won the greatest Royal Rumble, he won a stupid green 24/7 title, and he never defended it. Are they going to win this tournament, and they could potentially lose it the next?
No, I don't think it's like that. I think it's just going to be something
commemorative.
Nice. Yeah, put on their trophy case.
All right, if that's the case, that's
yeah. I mean, I don't know why you would defend. They never. if you win something in the tournament, you don't defend it, unless it's for a title. WWE, AEW, stuff like that.
Oh my God, I remember something else. This probably won't go over well either, but
Costing us viewers.
Keith Lee and Swerve had a match against, what was it, JD Drake, and I don't know. So after this, they announced that, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. So it was just like, I don't know if you guys have recently been watching Dark, Elevation, or Rampage, but we are in the top 5 tag team contenders, and Ricky Starks and Hobbs come out and they're like, we also are in the top 5 somehow. And then like Jungle Source comes out with Christian stuff. And I don't know, they set up some kind of a triple threat singles match, but I think at Double or Nothing, is it a 3-way tag?
Yes. I thought they were gonna make it like a TLC match, since Christian was like out there. But
are we just acting like certain tag teams don't exist in this company, and we're just skipping over teams who are probably ranked? So we're gonna rank, like, ranking systems would be like, they just said they got into the top 5, which I'm assuming like 5, maybe 4, I don't know, but like, what do we do? What's up with this? I was so confused by the segment. I was like,
I said it too. I mean, they won one match, but then obviously they won a bunch on Dark, and
they're probably beating up like Fuego del Sol and JD Drake and all these guys all the time. They probably have 16 wins that we don't know about. But
right, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, if that's the case and that's how your rankings work, that's fine. I would like to see them be a little bit more established teams before you get a title shot, though. I mean, again, and I'm saying this based off of me not knowing what the tag team rankings are.
Oh no, because that's the thing. They used to show that shit all the time. They don't really show much. They just have people reference it saying, I don't know if you've been paying it. No, we have been paying attention. You guys really just haven't been showing it. So yeah, thank you for sharing the information that you guys have just crept into the top 5. This is fantastic news. But I still think that we're acting like certain teams just don't exist and aren't, I guess because they're in a feud, they don't have to go for the title.
I mean, I guess.
I'm
trying to look for.
Are you getting rankings?
I am.
There's probably a secret password. They don't want you to know, because you're gonna find it.
I can only find the top 5, and all right, so the top 5 contenders.
Jungle Saurus. Oh, all right, they're champions, so they can't be.
Bro,
they're the true number ones.
FTR's number 1. Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks number 2. Gun Club number 3. John Silver, Alex Reynolds number 4, and coming in at number 5, Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland.
Okay, so thank you for actually proving just like what are we doing here? What's going on?
I mean, don't they have like an 8? I feel like I don't believe those.
Where's FTR at?
They're number 1.
What the hell is the Gun Club doing there? Who is number 2?
What the fuck just happened? Number 2 is John Silver and Alex. No, I lied.
There were 4.
That's the wrong one. Number 2 is Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks.
So that makes sense. Guys, welcome to the match. Swerve, Keith Lee, what are you doing there? Why are you jumping Dark Order? Why are you jumping who else was it?
What's AEW's website?
AEW.com? I don't know.
No, it's not, because I just typed that in and I just got like this website. AEW is one of the largest real estate investment managers in the world today.
Is it AEWrestling.com?
AEWwrestling.com?
No, I don't know if it's to AEW Wrestling, because that's too many W's. They might just use the W.
AE Wrestling?
AEWrestling.com. This is fantastic. Let's just find URLs the rest of
I'm
the
just like
episode.
really, really focused on finding the actual official ranking, so I'm not putting out false news out there.
But at least it's confirmed that at least like Hobbs and Ricky Starks belong. But I'm sorry.
AllEliteWrestling.com.
I know it's your house, Swerve, and I love you. But you guys can't just be 5 and say, hey, we're in this. You can't announce your 5 until you're in the match.
Those are the official rankings. It only goes to 5. I thought it went to 10. So, I mean, all right.
They're probably going to kick the shit out of John Silver and Alex Reynolds, and then they're right in it.
That's what I'm saying. I would like to see them beat Silver and Reynolds, and then beat Gun Club, and then beat Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks, then beat FTR to get to, like, if you do that, banging. If you beat a bunch of people on Dark that nobody watches, not banging.
If I'm FTR or Gun Club, I'm pulling a Naomi and Sasha. I'm saying you put me in this match and make it a 6-pack tag challenge. I don't care what you call it. I'm not pinning my partner. Put me in it. I'm ranked before them. What are we doing here? Double or nothing.
Wow, Tony Nese is the top is a top 5 male contender. That's crazy.
Fuck is it? Gun
Jay
Club?
Lethal is number 3
for what? Singles wrestlers?
Yeah, men's champions. I feel like I'm always seeing Jay Lethal lose.
Yeah, but good. Again, we have to watch. We don't watch all the shows.
We don't watch all the shows. That's right. That's right. I mean, you got Punk, you got Moxley, Lethal, Cole, and Nese as your top 5 male contenders. And that's for world champion and TNT champion. So I guess, they can, I don't know how that'll work. But damn.
TNT champion. Oh, yeah. What are they doing?
Like, Bryan Danielson's not up there more than Jay Lethal. How many matches has Danielson lost? Like 2?
Yeah, not many. Draws and
that's weird. That's weird. Toni Storm is number 4 in the women's, and she just got there. But again,
yeah,
I don't Dark.
I think, and then WWE was talking about maybe having ranking systems. I was like,
this is why I don't want them to have a ranking system.
because they don't have UFC records. Mean something. It shows you how many times someone actually won and lost, and it's shown to you. There's no hiding it. There's no sugarcoating it. It actually scripts out your. But when you do dumb things with booking and stuff and give people wins, and then you want people to catch up, and all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, Frankie Kazarian has 800 wins in AEW. Like, we can't let him wrestle for any title. So let's let's have an announcement for his 100th win, but let's make sure he doesn't compete for anything of a title at all until 3 years in now. Is he wrestling Scorpio Sky? Is he the TNT title?
Yes, he is.
They weren't even. Were they on TV on Dynamite? I don't remember seeing them.
I don't think so.
Is the TNT title relegated to the
That's another
G-Show?
thing. MJF is not on that top 5 men's rankings. Really? MJF? Really?
Let's talk about the only good thing about this damn show is MJF. He's so good. He's better than this whole company.
I'm not debating that.
He's the best thing about this show. He's one of the only reasons I watch it.
He's really, really good. Wardlow's really, really good too.
Oh, I love Wardlow as well. Like you were saying, hopefully we ditch this Goldberg nonsense, but as soon as he doesn't have handcuffs on all the time. I love him coming out shirtless. That's great. He's ready for it. I mean, he literally no-sold them till the very late in it.
Yeah. I think the 6th or 7th, he winced.
Because then he went a couple times. He got to 7 real quick, but there's nothing like last one. You go for a good old classic dick kick.
Yeah, of course.
And then just 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. God damn it. Why does he always have to save this show? And why was this not the main event? This should have been the last thing to close out this show. What did we close out the show with?
Jeff Hardy and Adam Cole, baby.
Rushed, wasn't it?
Yes.
Very rushed.
Time constraints.
because of why? What happened before that?
I don't know why.
That was Serena Dweeb going all like crazy.
Oh, yeah. See, I honestly,
That was
I
it.
missed the Serena Dweeb thing.
Oh my god! I thought it was just.
I saw the reactions on Twitter. It wasn't good. They were not good reactions.
It was. I don't know. She went into the whole shaving her head and implants and
She tried to bury WWE, right?
yeah,
like,
but she just was fumbling. Where it just sounded. It didn't. Oh, it was so. I remember
another company that's not.
Yeah, it made me feel very uncomfortable watching it. It was very. I don't like saying, but it was very cringe. It was very cringe.
Was it like, doing good lucha things cringe, or was it like...
It was just awkward cringe. Just like it went on too long. It's definitely one of the reasons why Jeffrey and Adam had to
speed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so what's up with this stupid not stupid. When are we doing this whole God, I keep thinking about Serena. That's why I said stupid. I don't want to think that I'm calling the Owen Hart qualifier tournament stupid.
When is that? When does that conclude? It concludes at Double or Nothing.
Are we having? Do we have? What is it set up? The finals?
No, the semifinals take place next week
for both the men and the women.
Yes.
And who is it? Is Britt in it?
I think so.
Yeah, she beat the.
Hold on.
She beat
the Owen Hart something. Owen Hart what?
The Owen Hart
tournament.
Foundation tournament. Yeah.
Bracket.
Takashi Yasuya, Takeshita.
That was not an up-to-date bracket. Yeah, so they're having the semifinals. Here we go. All right, so the semifinals. One's taking place on Dynamite, and then one's taking place on. All right, so for the women, Toni Storm will take on Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
All right.
And also Ruby Soho will take on Chris Statlander. One of them will happen next Wednesday. One of them will happen next Friday.
Oh, why doesn't just get rid of the other two? Why isn't Britt and that should just be, why are they doing it against each other? They should be in the finals.
Who?
Britt and Toni Storm.
Well, I mean, I'm fully expecting Britt and Ruby Soho to go to the finals.
Again, again, it's the same thing. I don't care, but
and then both happening on Dynamite. Oh, okay. So the Adam Cole Jeff Hardy match was a semifinal. So Adam Cole is in the finals.
Plop.
He will be facing either Kyle O'Reilly or Samoa Joe. I don't know about that.
Oh my God, is Shanghai Singh going to take him out?
That's what I'm thinking. And then you have like, oh my God, Undisputed Elite facing each other. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly had that little thing in NXT with the thing and the thing.
And Samsung Singh can go after the ROH television title whenever they...
Yeah, exactly. So that's that. I will give this credit. I have not minded this tournament.
Shanghai Singh?
No, I have not minded the tournament.
Well, I mean, the tournament wasn't as long as the qualifiers for the tournament.
But you know what? If you think about it, it really was. The qualifiers started in like what? Late March.
No, that's what I mean. That was super long. The tournament, not so long.
But I mean, come on. Are you not going to like... The qualifier was a tournament.
Exactly. I agree. So this has been going on for...
But still, I haven't really minded it. Maybe it's because they labeled them qualifiers and not tournament matches.
Are you excited for the next tournament? What do you think it's going to be?
Oh, I don't know.
You think they can wait the summer without having a tournament?
Yeah, I don't think
you think so.
Yeah,
They're gonna hold off.
unless there's like a freak injury to a champion. I don't think there's going to be another tournament.
Oh my God! Remember
I'll
when they
say
did that?
this: I don't think there's going to be another tournament until the next Owen Hart tournament next year.
That's a pretty bold statement with this company.
I know. I was thinking, well, they'll have a trios tournament whenever those titles get introduced, but I don't know if they have that many 6-man guys.
Wow. A whole year without a tournament in AEW?
I know.
Send me to that world.
I will. We're going. We are going.
BBC had with the Jericho Appreciation Society. This was actually somewhat this was like the other somewhat entertaining thing about this because of Christopher and Mox. I mean, they tried to do the tease a Stadium Stampede. That was great. That actually had me
I
laughing.
thought for a minute we were going to go from Stadium Stampede, and then I thought Regal was just going to take the mic and be like, blood and guts. But that didn't happen.
Could happen still.
Maybe.
What has that happened?
It's only happened. No, it's only happened once, I think.
They were supposed to be near here, and then they ended up doing it like a year ago.
Yeah, I guess a year ago.
I could see that being at some point sputtered out next week.
That'd be fun. Although I also don't mind the Stadium Stampede either.
That was fun.
I like the Stadium Stampede.
It's a good time.
I get what Mox said. I mean, yeah, different.
Yeah, that was great.
Worked in a different time.
I'm always going to go back to Serena Dweeb. So is there anything else about Dynamite that you were excited about except how awesome MJF is?
That's about it.
CM Punk, and CM Punk came out and he was like wearing a Kill Baby shirt, and what else? I guess he was just trying to he switched up to Tavares jersey for the Kill Baby shirt instead. He switched it up, so I don't know.
Can't say Kill Baby.
Oh, that's the shirt he wore. I'm not
right shirt.
Oh, all right. I read it wrong then. That's on me. That's our truth. That's my bad.
My bad. It's all good.
I just came here to climb up the ladder. There's no ladder here, so I'll see you. But anyway, yeah, CM Punk did that, and they're building up. I don't know. I keep leaning.
I'm going back and forth on it, personally.
Honestly, they did it right with the rank where I'm surprised he didn't skip as soon as he debuted. He wasn't like number 1 ranked, and he had a title match immediately, and they put it on.
I still would put MJF over him, but I guess Punk beat MJF,
so they've slow risen it enough where they've got it to this point. If they're gonna put the title on him, I would do it now. I wouldn't wait anymore, because I mean, you just kind of like, well, you have him. Well, I don't know if he's even strike while the iron's hot. I mean, if they were going to put it on him, I would just. These pay-per-views are few and far in between. I guess I would just do it now. But I don't see it. I don't know. That's my only thought process on it. Really, it's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And Tony Khan's been everywhere saying he's like, oh, Hangman's been the best AEW champion. Yeah, I was just like, he's been good. Like, but I mean, none of these programs have really been
all right.
I think that was a very debatable thing to like.
It was 100%. I don't know if I necessarily even agree with that, to be honest.
Tony Khan said that on Wrestling with Brandon Walker, and then 2 days later it got canceled. I didn't know your stuff could get canceled on YouTube, but Barstool said no, we're not going to give any more money to do this.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that. It's unfortunate. Personally, I think Kenny Omega was the best AEW champion. Maybe that's just because he was just dripped in gold when he won it, and that just, amplified it a little bit more.
You never forget about your first.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Christopher was, he's pretty cool. And Jonathan was also good. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was.
They're all good.
I don't really know if I could pick. I think Jericho would probably be the late champion, a little bit of the bubbly.
Jericho was the perfect first champion for AEW.
He had nice feuds. All of that I started. He wasn't the champion with that like Orange Cassidy feud, was he?
I don't remember them having a feud.
No, yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
What, Orange Cassidy and Jericho? They had the fucking champagne, throw them in the champagne and orange juice fucking match at a pay-per-view.
Fuck.
Are you serious?
I have no recollection of this.
What the fuck was it called?
The champagne versus orange juice match, I guess.
They had people paid $60 to see either Orange Cassidy or Chris Jericho go in a big.
There's only one OC I pay attention to now.
Yeah, I know. But we love Ryan Atwood. Mimosa Mayhem.
What is this? At all out? What is this?
Fuck yeah, dude. I know my shit. I'm AEW stan.
As soon as we log off here, I'm throwing this on YouTube.
Mimosa Mayhem.
Is this a full length?
Was it for the title?
Oh, no, yep, it's full length. Wow, okay. I'll mute it and
does Jericho have the title?
I will see. I'll mute it and I will see.
All right.
Wait, no, this is a video game. They gave me a video game. Why is
what the fuck? Did they reenact it?
YouTube gave me a video game.
Is it Ukes?
Hold on. Was it a long match? Because
I don't remember. I felt like it went like 15, 20 minutes.
I see highlights. I'll throw the highlights up. I've never heard of this before. What year was this? This highlights was posted on July 8th of 2020.
2020, I was gonna say. Yeah, that sounds right.
All right, you got best friends. Jericho does not have a championship.
All right, so yeah, he was not the champion. This was probably Moxley was champion.
Still calling himself a late champion. This has turned into a watch along, sort of, but I'm the only one watching.
It's all pure Mimosa Mayhem knowledge.
I don't understand what. All right, so this happened at Fyter Fest. No, Fyter Fest?
Possibly. Happened.
It says Fyter Fest night too. So, anyway,
yeah, that was so long ago.
The things we learned.
We talked about AEW for like ever, man.
Yeah, we gave them a lot of airtime.
We only talked about we talked about the Crybabies, and then really nothing else besides that. I mean, they continue to just ridicule Mustafa Ali. Omos doesn't know the rules of.
Do you think that Ali's getting buried?
I didn't say he was buried. I just said he was
ridiculing him.
Yeah, I mean, there's been nonstop promos about just them making fun of him, and then, I mean, they're doing it on purpose to build to inevitably have that moment. But it's just funny. He didn't not come out. He didn't go home. He did that already.
Yeah, that's fair.
Omos doesn't know the rules of a steel cage match, and he acted very like strong when Bobby went through this cage and all. And then all of a sudden, like as soon as his feet touch the ground, whatever, you see him like in the middle of the ring, all confused. It's just like, come on, man, you know what happened. Come on, what you just think if you throw someone through a cage, like that's it, it's over? Bobby's done this before. Feet touch ground. It's not just big, tall guy standing ring looking terrifying. It would have been amazing if he did like a little lucha like flip out of the ring and land it perfectly, like Ricochet. Yeah, right before Bobby put his feet down, and we're like, "Holy shit, Omos is like a big Ricochet." That didn't happen, and Omos lost the match. Is this leading to Hell in a Cell? Is everyone going to be Hell in a Cell?
I hope not. I mean, like, who are we having in Hell in a Cell right now? We got Seth and Cody. That'll bang. For somehow I do not care that it's the third time I'm seeing this match because they're just so good. So you have that. I mean, I'm assuming that's going to be your main event if Reigns is not on the pay-per-view.
Are they doing Cesaro and Sheamus? Are we going 7 with these guys?
No, I think this is it. I think this is done.
The clean, because if anything leans towards Seth, this storyline's continuing.
Yeah, but I think it's a clean sweep. At the same time, does that hurt Seth? I don't know.
Do you think that Seth Rollins is going to pull out a huge Firefly Funhouse mallet, and then they're just going to call the match so
Sure.
Cody doesn't get squished like a watermelon?
Sure fucking hope not. That'd really suck.
But I hope Cody's okay.
I think that's the only Hell in a Cell match announced. I could maybe see the Usos and RK Bro in a rematch. Hell in a Cell?
Maybe.
You know,
a tag match inside the Hell in a Cell would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know which women's match you would see. Would you see any of the...
Well, the plan was for Ronda and Bianca to face Naomi and Sasha. So I don't even think they know what's going on. And now you have Charlotte, who is out. I would not be shocked if you saw Bayley in the next coming weeks.
Yeah.
Also,
I think the build, actually, the only other one that would make sense is Lashley and Omos, because a normal steel cage couldn't hold them.
We didn't talk about this, and this is where I one up you right here. My wet dream for Hell in a Cell is Veer versus the Mysterios inside Hell in a Cell.
2-on-1?
Yes. Mysterios came back this week. Okay.
This is true.
Dominic Mysterio has something weird going on with his hair now. He's starting to look like 97 Eddie Guerrero a little bit with the mullet. He looks like Eddie's son, okay? Who was Veer? Veer took on Ali. Mysterios came out, saved Ali.
Austin Theory was supposed to wrestle, but then he sent Veer. He thought it was Hope, but he sent Veer.
Yeah. So maybe you do that. I don't know. They have about a month to build this up. They'll figure it out. But right now it's interesting, especially when you don't have Roman on the card, when you're probably not going to have Sasha or Naomi on the card.
Yeah, Roman keeps getting pulled. There's announcements of like, oh, he's going to be on this Raw now and this SmackDown. He's getting that Lesnar treatment.
It's slowly but surely he's getting the Hollywood treatment for sure. Yes, maybe they don't want him at Hell in a Cell to be injured, so he, doesn't fucking get hurt and not be able to do movies that they will want him to do. I'm checking to see.
Are we getting the Summer of Cena again?
That's what you're like. You're in here because I'm literally typing John Cena's debut to find out the date of his debut.
Because also, I mean,
7th.
What is it? June 27th?
June 27th is his anniversary, his 20 years.
When's Money in the Bank?
This year falls on a Monday. So we could see him on Raw that Monday.
I'm sure they'll have him on Raw. Didn't he debut on SmackDown, though?
He's debuted on SmackDown, but what the fuck? This is Smack Dab on your debut, and it's on a Monday. So, you can't.
Both channel, USA and Fox probably both want them some Cena that week. It'd be a whole week celebration.
Yeah. Why not? No, yeah. I mean,
stuff on Peacock, exclusives, all this stuff.
Yeah,
YouTube clips.
Absolutely. They're gonna go all out.
But yeah, it might be. I don't know what his deal is. I have a feeling this. I feel like he's gonna have to start doing Peacemaker season 2.
I'm trying to remember when he started doing it. He wasn't at WrestleMania 37 because he was filming Peacemaker. So,
Which
that was
thank you for doing that, because
yes, thank you for doing
amazing.
that. Yes, absolutely. That was in like April. So, I mean, if I'm assuming based that they have all the same scheduling situations for each season.
Jod, we need you to come wrestle Austin Theory.
I mean, that's another thing. Who do you could have him? We talked about.
We were texting about this. You had good, like, because I was like, Austin Theory. I remember saying, like, it's just not cool. You've seen this coming back.
Cool. I don't know what you're talking about.
The story makes sense, but everyone else you named was so much better, I thought.
When's the last time we text each other? I just texted you. It's the first one. I missed it.
It's like,
all right. So let's see. I said,
yeah, like Edge and
yeah, okay. Theory, Rhodes, Edge,
Rhodes.
for Finn to finally get his payback for him taking his SummerSlam match. That is the one I want most out of all of them. That is the least likely to happen out of all of them. Continuity.
What do you think about that whole storyline? Judgment Day versus the Styles, Finn, and they're recruiting Liv Morgan.
I like it right now. Would like it even more if Finn turned on AJ. And then we just get AJ versus Finn. The only problem with that is that's going to turn into AJ facing the Judgment Day for like months. And do you want to do that? My thing is, and I had this weird thought, what are the chances that, because they keep typing Judgment Day up, that they're going to bring more, like a whole fucking clan. My thing is, what if they just fucking do this shit NWO style and have everybody in it, and AJ, Finn, and Liv all join Judgment Day?
Like I told you, I was like, I could see them being like 5, 6 members. Like 2/3 of them end up joining them. They're on their side. It's revealed, and it keeps adding up. But then again, we're already talking about when you start factioning up, and I mean, we're gonna end up seeing Gangrel come out 4 times. Then at that point,
nothing wrong with that. Spit on me.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
Yeah, we do.
MLW. We went to MLW Fusion taping and Colossal Kingdom.
Kings of the Coliseum.
And so we had passes to go. We went there, and they were like, "We have no idea who the fuck you are. Get the fuck out of here." And we were like, "Shit." And then a couple minutes later, some guy was there, and he was like shaking our hands and giving us wristbands and telling us we could sit on his face, lap, or anywhere in the arena. So we got some drinks. We saw Enzo was there.
Yeah.
Alex Hammerstein, Stone. Takanisha Takashita wasn't there, but Enzo and Hammerstein Stone and who else was there? Oh my god, who's the greatest tag team ever we saw? 5150?
Yes.
They were fantastic. But I don't know, what was your highlight of it? I know my highlight.
Man, my highlight of it, God. It was a really cool show to be at. I just wish we knew what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at the card right now, and there's like things that we didn't see, like the Weapons of Mass Destruction match. I don't think we saw that.
I think that happened after we left, when I thought it was already over.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember seeing ACH. we left at the Brittany Blake Zoe Sky match. So there's 2 matches left that we missed, which is pretty good. I gotta say, I was a real big fan of seeing Sandman. If I had to pick, and we had very nice seats right next to the entranceway, and I think you were on the phone, but me and Sandman had a moment. Wasn't the moment that I was hoping for, where he would pour beer down my throat, but that's okay. I was able to see somebody else on the other side of the fucking stage do it, and it's whatever. But just seeing Sandman come out to enter Sandman, and then passing Micro Man mini little beers, like they had to be like 4-ounce beer cans. That was probably great. And Micro Man too, he was cool. He, I pointed at him, he pointed at me, we nodded, we understood each other.
Micro Man got the biggest pop of the night, especially from me and you. Posted that one video, and then some dude retweeted it that was like involved with the show or something, and I thought that was fantastic. But we're huge marks for Micro Man. He has a great T-shirt.
Big
We
Micro
need
Man
to
guy.
get it. We need to get it. I don't usually like when people like do the Super Mario ripoff, but when it comes to Micro Man, I need be that yellow Micro Man shirt or whatever the hell it was.
I didn't realize that he came out to Jesus Christ Superstar either. That was a fun fact pointed out by Dom as well.
He was also just so much involved with. That was the other joke of the whole night was Gangrel, but Gangrel, we don't watch MLW that much. So Gangrel has a faction, and with it being, we didn't know what this was promoted as a pay-per-view and a television taping. I had no idea how they were going to put this together and put it out, but we just kept hearing the same music and like every 10 minutes, and like Gangrel came out, and then he came out again, and I remember making a joke just like, oh, it'd be funny if like just Gangrel just keeps coming out, and then Gangrel came out 2 more times after I made that joke. So different people in his factions, including the one time was Micro Man, had a match. Like it was just fantastic. Like I just made this joke like, oh, it'd be funny if he came out. Like he already came out twice, and he came out 4 times total at a tape
that we know of.
Yeah, he could have came out. He could have came out at least one more time after we left. But that out of all the times, like we've been to 2,300 recently, which is a lot. Wow. That was, I think, hands down, MLW was the most fun.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's probably like the least amount of people that I maybe knew on the card.
I didn't feel as cramped as I usually do in the arena.
And I actually some people I didn't really know about. Like at 5150, I didn't really know much about, but they were highly entertaining. They were great dickheads. And then Enzo called us a bunch of pussies. That was cool.
They're banging.
But overall, great night.
Yeah, very great night. Very good.
So thank you to the lovely people over at MLW for hooking up Body Slam, letting us go. We had a lot of fun. And again, I'm continuing. When I see MLW back in Philly, we're going. I need me some more Micro Man. I need Gangrel 6 times next time when I come. Give me more Gangrel. Spit in his mouth. Please. All right. We got when's next week? Is next week Memorial Day weekend? Is it Double or Nothing?
Double or Nothing next week.
Next week we're gonna have a special guest on doing predictions. Body Slam Zone, Mr. Purple. He's gonna be joining us. You can catch his show Indeed on bodyslam.net. But he's gonna be joining us. He's gonna be doing predictions for Double or Nothing. After the shenanigans. Well, not really. It was just, I don't know. We got to come up with a tiebreaker system, honestly. And that's about it.
I mean, what are you going to do? I was 20 seconds off my mark of winning the...
Yeah, we got to get time out of the way. We need to... I don't know. We need, like...
I feel like the title should have been vacated, but, what was it?
Vacate the title?
You didn't win, bro.
I didn't lose. I vacate, like it's the push prediction title.
No, somebody would
No.
actually win it back.
It was just like a tie goes to the runner, and we don't like ties until we even had a tiebreaker, and that didn't work.
Yeah. Thought we had it all figured out.
Didn't we almost have it all?
Yeah, we almost.
Relinquish. Relinquish. It's so shiny. You just relinquish it. Nah, I'm gonna defend it at I love these pay-per-views. AEW pay-per-views.
I actually have a shot at winning it.
Yeah, these are so fucking hard. So next week we will be back. Predictions. We still have to do jaBROni of the week.
It's true.
I feel it's gonna be pretty self-explanatory. But anyway,
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jaBROni.
it's that time of the week. jaBROni of the week. Michael, do you have one that just comes to the right there? Go ahead.
I do, and it's unfortunate, but like I feel like I have to, and there's not probably a lot of people that are going to be made popular, or that won't think that this decision is popular. Sasha Banks and Naomi, man.
Agreed.
Not just only because, like, you know, look, if you didn't like the creative, fine, whatever. Whatever. You didn't like the creative, whatever. Okay. You didn't like the creative. You don't walk out on your audience. Don't walk out on your audience. You don't walk out on your motherfucking audience. It doesn't matter if we didn't know, because we didn't know what that show was going to have until the show started. So it doesn't matter if we didn't know. You knew that you were competing. You do not walk out on your audience. You don't walk out on your audience. You don't walk out on your motherfucking audience. You don't. That's all. Nothing more.
We're almost on the same page with this one for the most part, because obviously mine also is Sasha and Naomi. I mean, you waste my time this week with this stupid nonsense, but it's going to go back to if the Topher McCann in Norfolk, Virginia, who is heading to the Scope Arena in an alternate universe with his alternate Lydia, who's a huge fan of Sasha Banks. And we're going into the Scope Arena. Here you go, kind sir. Boop, boop. I'm in. Hi, alternate universe Lydia. Would you like anything? Would you like, oh, you want a soda? You want some cotton candy? Oh, you want some Sasha Banks glasses? Absolutely. Can't wait for this 6-pack challenge match tonight. Alternate universe Lydia. Here you go. Put them on. I'll do the strut thing. Oh my God. Alternate universe Lydia. So cute. Love it. Let's get to our seats. Phone's going off. Alternate universe Toph's phone's going off. There's rumblings. Wow. People are not happy. This isn't happening tonight. I have to tell alternate universe Lydia at the Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia. I have to tell my alternate universe daughter, Lydia, that her favorite, right after we just got soda and cotton candy and the boss glasses and she was doing the cute strut thing, I got to tell her, you're not going to see her tonight. She didn't like the way the script was. And now alternate universe Lydia's crying. She wants to go home. I spent all the money for the ticket. I spent all the money for the soda, the cotton candy, the parking, the glasses. At least I got the cute moment with the Sasha thing. But now she's heartbroken. What are we doing here? I have to get back in my car with my Norfolk, Virginia license plate. I have to leave the Scope Arena, and I have to go back to my alternate universe house in Norfolk, in which I love. And I have to go on with a disappointed alternate universe Lydia. Sad that she never got to see her icon, her WWE superstar that she loves the most. Can we cut?
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jaBROni.
All right, wow. Whew. What a week.
Got through that.
What a week.
Big week.
What an interesting week.
Yep.
Double or Nothing next week. And we also do this other thing. It's so fantastic. 3 episodes in. It's the jaBROsi. Every Tuesday on Body Slam's Twitch, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talk about the OC. Last week we had
The game.
Dom Allen on.
Oh, and we had Dom Allen on.
And this week, what's up? What's up this week? What episode do we have this week?
The debut.
The debut. It's Cotillion.
It's Cotillion.
So yes,
Whatever that word means.
we go episode by episode of the OC. Me, longtime fan of the show, and this is Mike's first watch of the OC, and kind of just have some fun with it. Talk about the episode. Have on some guests. We're lining up special guests coming up in the future. Some people I'm waiting on DMs to be returned. I mean, this is the OC. This is some pretty serious shit, guys. So if you want, you can watch the episode ahead of time on HBO Max or Hulu.
If you like ads.
Yes. And then
Unless you pay for no ads, then, you know.
and you join us Tuesdays on Twitch live, 7 p.m. And then also it's available that very Friday on YouTube and on Spotify. It's available on the jaBROnis feed. In between the jaBROnis episodes, you'll see jaBROsi. And then we'll have the playlist up on the Body Slam YouTube. So little fun side adventure. And then I don't know, we might pop up on Twitch randomly with doing some WWE 2K22 stuff.
Yeah,
And
follow that stuff. Follow Body Slam's Twitch. Follow my Twitch, Butler 1127.
I believe I'm Happy jaBROni is my individual one on Twitch. But if I'm doing this, I'm hacking Body Slams.
Yeah. I sent you a little something.
Yeah, nice. All right, you follow Mike Maycap jaBROni. I'm Happy jaBROni on Twitter. You can follow the show at jaBROnis Pod. I don't know that I didn't put that on the overlay. I should probably put that up there.
Possibly.
Yeah, that should be a thing. I was debating on making a Twitter handle for jaBROsi, but it's like a limited time series. I mean, we only got what it's.
I mean, we still have a lot of episodes.
I know, but then what do we have to make one for jaBROni Tree Hill too? How many Twitter handles are we gonna have?
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
That's what I thought about immediately. And I had to keep reiterating jaBROni Tree Hill just in case some assholes try to do some ripoff or nonsense so we can get them. We already have logos and we already have the rights to it. So good luck. We 9 seasons. We got 9 seasons of that shit after we're not worried about that now. Double or Nothing next week. jaBROsi this Tuesday. Anything else for them before we get out of here?
No, I think that's all.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Until then, jaBROnis. Out.
jaBROni, JABRONI, XYZ, ABC. Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jaBROni.